Previously on Big Brother 6, 14 house guests moved in, each playing the game with a secret partner. And some began to figure out the identities of the pairs.
I'm pretty sure everyone's got a partner. I think Rachel and I are here together.
Eric's reign as head of household divided the house.
He's a complete manipulator, and Michael and I call everyone else in the house a bunch of sheeps.
And Michael, Janelle, and Kaser were treated like outcasts.
I went out on a limb, and whatever negative thing happens, it's also attributed to me.
At the nomination ceremony, Michael and Janelle found themselves on the chopping block.
I totally underestimated you.
But a romance blossomed between the two nominees.
He's so cute and adorable, and I don't want him to leave.
As the eviction approached, things reached a boiling point.
You got a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem. What you gonna do about it? You don't pose a threat to me.
You're going home!
And tensions heated up between Kaser and Yvette.
You know what the problem is? That you have no respect for women. You have no respect for women. And they
Sit
don't
down!
don't
Sit
get
down!
near me.
Sit down!
When the votes were tallied, the second house guest was sent packing.
Michael, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
But at the head of household competition, an outcast took control.
Congratulations, Kaser. You are the new head of household. Eric, please hand over the key to the HOH bedroom to Kaser.
How will the house react with Kaser in power? And who will he target for nomination? Find out tonight on Big Brother 6.
By a vote of 9-1, Michael, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I just lost my friend, my buddy, and my partner. It especially concerns me because I'm starting to think that everyone has a partner, which leaves me at a disadvantage.
When Michael got up to leave, I kept my happy butt on the sofa. I refused to get up.
I got up and walked away. He never apologized to me once. I did what I had to do.
I was really sad to see him go. Michael didn't ask me to avenge his loss, but I will, at one point in the game, avenge his loss, of course. I will go after Yvette and Jenny.
Bye, guys. Seeing Michael leave the house was very difficult. I feel like the game just got 10 times more difficult.
Thanks, you guys.
It's horrible.
I'm thrilled that Michael left the house. I am just completely relieved. You know, it's just a big weight taken off of all of our shoulders.
It was a huge blow to our team. Things are getting serious around here.
You sad?
Yeah, I really am. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with myself now.
Why?
Well, because I always hung out with him and I always hung out with Ashley, and now they're both gone. I wish there was someone in this house I could hang out with.
I've always liked you.
You have?
Yes, the only thing is, you know that I didn't like Michael.
I did not believe April when she said I've always liked you, because I know that she's spread malicious rumors in this house about me.
I mean, it's not a big deal. You know what? We can't all get along in the house. We're not all gonna get along. I like Janelle, but I don't like Janelle. And I did tell her, hey, you know, I've always liked you, but I don't like her in this game. I know how we are in this house is not necessarily how we are, you know, outside.
I actually think that I am like this, though, on the outside.
April's trying to cover her tracks because she knows that she's busted, and she's not a very good liar.
The correct number is 184 coconuts. Congratulations, Kaser. You are the new head of household.
I just delivered a crushing blow to the opposition.
As soon as Kaser won head of household, it looked like everybody had, you know, that deer in the headlights look. Like, holy moly, I can't believe he won. I'll tell you what, this is a game now.
If I could have done like 3 cartwheels in a row and like danced around, I would have, and I almost felt like doing it, but I was wearing stilettos, so I couldn't.
With Kaser winning HOH, there's probably like 5 or 6 people that think they could possibly be going up.
I wouldn't even get an answer. I got some questions about myself.
I am so excited about Kaser winning HOH. To remove a strong player is exactly what needs to be done. Oh, the elevator one.
The elevator one. That was tough though.
We weren't happy at all. Kaser knew he needed this, and Janelle knew she needed this. And you know what? Allah was looking over Kaser and gave Kaser the HOH.
Upstairs, huh? Nobody's sleeping with you, okay?
After Kaser pulled off the first Big Brother miracle of the season, I walked quietly back into the gold room with Janie and he, and we talked.
Good job, Kaser.
Nice, brother. What did I tell you guys?
Yes, yes.
Let them kiss my ass a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I told you guys it's gonna be good from here on out. I want them to sweat this one out because they have no idea. Oh, they're sweating bullets. No idea.
Yeah. They thought they had it all mapped out too.
Oh yeah. It's for you, Mikey. It's for you. For you. I will definitely avenge his eviction, but I'm not going to focus on vengeance because there's still a game to be played.
Hell yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen. We do something we least expect. Imagine if we're overthinking something, you know? It's not, or it is. You never know. Has he become close to her? No. Has he talked to her? No.
The only one that fought with him was me. He's the last person that wanted to get in.
Did you see? Yvette's nervous.
See, Yvette would be more of a personal decision because we hate her, but at the same time, I would feel safer in the house with one of the stronger players gone, like James or Eric.
This is the worst thing that could happen to them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They thought they could just push me around and like put me up on the block.
Well, actions speak louder than words. They can talk all they want now. They can't because you hold and possess the power right now.
It is the nicest feeling that I've had since entering this house, that the tables have turned and the power has switched over, and now it's in Kaser's hands.
So you think he's gonna put you and Eric up?
No, he'd probably keep his bargain with Eric.
If I keep you safe this week, you owe me 1 week.
I can promise you that.
What's sad is that the dumb girls always stay, you know what I mean? Like Janelle, the dumb girl, still here. And he's got Janelle telling him to put me up. I think it's a wild card.
I think anyone knows.
I'm not as worried about my safety with Kaser getting it as with someone else getting it. I think Kaser has bigger fish to fry than me. Trust me, it's me and Jennifer.
What?
It's me and Jennifer.
You're the least of the worries.
Can I tell you something real quick?
You're worrying about it. You're worrying way too much. You're not even on the line. You're not on the line.
They know. I know about both groups. They've been talking to each other.
My bad.
Oh, come on.
I was just gonna get. I know you guys had almonds and cashews in yours still.
Michael was eating them.
You guys need to get out of my room.
I say
so I
it
can have
all
it
the
for
time.
my last week.
Well, I was thinking we'd give it to the people on the block. Is that you?
That was my foreshadowing. So I go into the gold room, the 3 of them just like crap themselves. And then they're like, come on in. And I'm like, no, I'm just here for, the peanuts. They told me I could stay, but I knew it'd be a bunch of BS. So I left. Latched the door in the gold room.
What did you know?
Howie.
Howie, but can I tell you something?
Howie's been with them up at night, every night, and nobody notices it until Kaysar wins it.
And Howie's been friends with him and Janelle for the last 3 nights, 4 nights. They stay up together all night long. And now because Kaysar wins, now he's all of a sudden crossing over to the dark side. Give me a break.
He's been hanging out with everybody from day one.
Here's the beauty of it, Yvette and Paul. No, I want their ass on a platter. And so do Jennifer and April. Don't go play with emotion, play with strategy.
Howie, which is always a goofball, got really serious, so I know game time was on.
He's literally friends with everyone. Who is? Maggie. None of the girls would want him to see him go. But James is getting in there with everybody too now. Don't give a damn who you're stepping on, because if they won it this week, you'd be up there. Maggie's working with Eric and James too, so they're all working together. I got a feeling that Maggie knows Eric. Maggie and James.
Howie was adamant about getting James out.
You gotta make plays for yourself eventually. Okay. When people start feeling the pressure, they'll turn the whole damn house around like we talked about. Okay. But you gotta start dropping out solid players out of our way.
Janelle and Howie are probably the only 2 people in this house that are safe. Everyone else in the house is fair game. I don't believe anyone else should feel safe at this point.
All right, who wants to see my new head of household bedroom? Let's go, guys.
We imported them some new dust.
I can't.
Oh my God, what is that?
Are you serious? They brought the hookah pipe.
Hookah is native to Middle Eastern culture.
What kind of tobacco did you get?
Used to smoke flavored tobacco. It's a really light smoke. It's even non-smokers, could smoke it.
We're all smoking tonight.
My head of household bedroom is awesome.
Oh yes, I got
You got your meat. You got your kosher meat, dude.
And it had the meat, Islamically cut meat that I've been dying for. I haven't had any beef or chicken. I just saw it and my eyes just sort of lit up.
Man, congratulations. You deserved it. Nice job.
People congratulated me, and then slowly people seeped out, and Janelle stayed behind. Listen, we lost our partners. You're my partner now, okay? So we have to stick together like as if we came to this house together.
Okay.
James and Sarah are playing this really well because they're coming off like a couple, because they might actually already be a couple. Do you think that's his girlfriend? If I'm able to use James, then I'm gonna keep him. If I'm not, then I'm gonna put him up.
Kind of have to be selective about who we do want to see get out of the house, because we know that if James were to stick around, he could be after us.
I need to cause the biggest chain reaction possible. It's a whole new game now. The game has just changed. We need to try to pair up groups against each other. It's going to be an all-out war now. Step right in, James. Out of everybody, I'm very interested to see what you have to say. James walks in, and I can tell his mind's racing. He looks nervous. He basically lets it all out.
My strategy is here to figure out, because I know about this whole tandem thing.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's because I was supposed to come with a friend, and he had to back out for medical reasons.
Honestly, I don't know where this is going to take us in this conversation, but I believe you do have a partner here.
Okay. You can believe it, but I don't. But
it wouldn't make sense if you didn't. Because I think I figured out every other partner. Me, Michael, Ashlea, Janelle, Rachel and Howie, Eric and Maggie, all make sense. Bo and Yvette. There's only 2 people left. You and Sarah. You were telling me you're gonna look me straight in the eye.
I'm telling you straight to the eye that I am not with anyone in this house. I've never shaken on agreements. I've never done anything.
He wouldn't be so stupid to blatantly lie to me. He would know that if he lied to me and I caught on, that I would put him up right away. Given the fear and the look in his eyes, I don't think he would have done that. Ideally, I want you to work with me. I want you there with me because I think we can tear through this house.
Okay, sir. Because you don't have a tandem anymore, I don't think there's gonna be a problem with that.
I cannot believe that I can lie like I can lie. If I pull this off, I need to get the biggest BS award in Big Brother history.
I'm not gonna put you up as much as they want me to put you up.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Like, I wish this game allowed, like, one sincere person to another, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, what exactly is bothering you?
Now that I know what the game is, like Summer of Secrets, like, I don't want anybody to think, like, I'm one of the secrets, you know what I mean? It's getting already to the point where you run out of conversations to talk about, and so everybody's getting into their relationships. But I can't talk about mine and how beautiful mine is or how beautiful my girlfriend is, and it sucks. When I came to this house, I didn't tell people exactly who I was.
Okay.
And the truth is, I don't have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend.
Oh my God, I appreciate that.
Everybody talks about their beautiful relationship, and I can't talk about mine.
I want to talk about how I love her so much and how we met and the story, how we first met each other and how we came together.
Her name is Maggie.
Is it the Maggie in the house?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know that God brought you to me for a reason. I think God knew that you could come to me and that I would be very, very understanding about it, and that's all I can say. God knew that I wouldn't judge someone for being gay. I swear on my life that I will not open my mouth. But you do need to be who you are, and I think...
But is it the right time to do it? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's bad of me to do this, but it's kind of testing April too and her loyalty to me, because she is the only person that knows in the house aside from Bo, and Bo knows he can't say anything. We call each other Tushy Pie.
Oh, Yvette, I love you. I'm so happy you told me this.
I feel so special.
They're actually dumber than I had expected. A lot of them don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, what did James say?
Still trying to figure out how to use James to my advantage. What if I could convince James not to come after us?
I think that he'll say anything to keep himself safe, but I don't really trust him. He didn't keep his word, and he never saved Michael. I do not trust James at all. He's told Case that I'm not to be trusted, so it makes me more upset. It makes me want to get him out of this house. I think that the best thing to do to break all of them up is just to put Maggie and James up, to see Eric fight to save Maggie and make him and James mad at each other because he's fighting for Maggie, not James.
If Maggie doesn't go, she's gonna come after me.
But they're gonna come after us anyway. Her and Eric are working together.
I'm gonna stir things up. I'm gonna flip this whole entire game upside down.
I keep seeing her, the more I want older chicks now.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Her granny panties, I love those.
I don't have those. Well, Howie and I met probably 8-10 years ago. He has an odd sense of humor at times, but I love him still.
Oh, I love that shirt. Yeah. Bo, did you see her over-the-hill boobies?
Over-the-hill boobies?
Oh, they're beautiful.
That's so horrible. She's
I'm
not
sorry.
over the hill.
I'm sorry, they're nice.
I am the oldest female in the house, but now it's not bothering me. I look great for 33.
Oh.
Howie.
Oh, sorry. You know, I skew demographically 18 to 23. I make fun of her because she's older. Oh, you can see your panties.
What makes you think
Oh,
that?
you're wearing a thong green. Oh, leave those. That's so sexy.
No, it's not.
Oh,
What makes you
God,
think
that's
Rachel
awesome.
wants you to talk to her that way?
Oh,
I'm getting used to it because he talks to everybody that way.
I love panties.
He's staring at your butt right
Well, you know what? I'd rather him stare than not. It just makes me feel good.
Right. Oh, you got a great butt.
Thanks.
My history and relationship with Rachel is friends. You know, she always considered me a good friend, whereas I was always trying to get a piece of her.
We've never done anything. We've just been friends.
You know, we've made out on New Year's a couple times, you know.
I kissed Howie on New Year's years ago.
You know, she started kissing me on New Year's a couple times, you know, but after about 15 seconds, she tried to, you know, get out of the grip.
He kissed everybody that night, though. I wasn't the only girl.
maybe the 20-second kiss turned out to be about 30, 35 seconds.
Well, I'm not ashamed of it, yeah.
She's a fine piece of hide.
Is that how you really dance?
Yes.
Oh, God. Ta-da!
Oh, those are nice boobs.
Thanks. People aren't gonna expect that, you know, I would know someone like him or be friends with someone like him, and I love him to death.
I didn't say you could straddle me. How?
Oh, God, this feels good. I think she considers us to be friends, but, you know, if she gets lonely in here and needs a body to hold on to, I'm definitely not gonna, you know, turn her down, and I'm gonna encourage it.
Oh, thank you. I'm done.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, I love women.
Okay.
All right, guys, it's time for the food court. Let's go. You ready? Oh,
When I walked outside, I saw this stage set up. Will spell for food. I knew I was in big trouble.
All right, guys.
It was a spelling bee. Pretty cool setup, actually, with the wheel and numbers.
Yes. Everyone, please take your seats for the first annual Big Brother Spelling Bee. Excited? Being able to spell correctly in this competition will not only make you the envy of the house, but it will put you one step closer to earning food for the week. One at a time, you will walk up to the table and select the silver platter and bring it to the center stage. After you have revealed your item, you have 60 seconds to spell your food. If you spell the food correctly, you will approach the wheel and remove one PB&J slice and take it back to your chair. If you spell incorrectly, your PB&J slice will remain on the wheel. As a group, you will select one house guest to spin the wheel. If the wheel lands on food, you'll be all eating like Spelling Bee champions. If not, the only letters you'll have to remember are PB&J.
So this is a group, guys.
Yep. Let's go, let's go.
Okay, Yvette, you're up first. Choose a food and move up to the microphone.
Come on, Yvette. Come on, Yvette.
Let's go, girl.
First food is avocado.
Fabulous! Avocado. A-V-O-C-A-D-O. Avocado.
Good job, Yvette.
You want to get as many words right so you can remove as much PB&Js from the wheel as possible. That way when you spin, there's a lot more food on the wheel to land on.
Janelle, you're up next. Your dish is spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. S-P-A-G.
I live in a house with idiots.
Wait, hold on.
How much easier did they want it to be?
E-T-T-I.
Unfortunately,
Is that right?
that is incorrect, Janelle.
I'm sorry.
Spaghetti. Who spells spaghetti wrong? Who? Who?
All right, James, you're up. Your dish is ham.
H-A-M?
It figures the
All right. All right, Rachel, you're up. You have broccoli.
Broccoli. B-R-O-C-C-L-I. Broccoli.
How hard were those questions? My 9-year-old Danielle and my 8-year-old Joseph could have gotten those.
Okay.
I am never, ever in my life gonna live that down. I know how to spell broccoli.
Okay, Jennifer, you're up. Okay, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Oh, crap. M-A-Y-O-N-N-A-I-S-E. Mayonnaise.
All right. Good job. Take off a PB&J from the wheel. You deserve it. April, you're up next. Okay, you got pepperoni.
Everyone knows I have a dog, and his name is Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. P-E-P-P-E-R-O-N-I. Pepperoni.
Don't worry about thinking, just do it.
Bo, you're up next.
Asparagus. Asparagus. A-S-P-A-R-A-G-U-S. Asparagus.
Eric, your word is marshmallow.
Come on, Eric, you got it.
M-A-R-S-H-M-A-L-L-O-W.
Maggie, you're up next.
I was mortified. Unless it's a medical term, I couldn't save my life with spelling.
Oh.
Papaya.
Papaya.
You got this.
Papaya. P-A-P-A-Y-A.
Howie?
What is it?
Okay, your word is rhubarb, Howie.
You know, I was feeling pretty confident, especially with James, you know, flying right through ham, you know.
Rhubarb. R-U-B-A-R-B, rhubarb.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Last but not least, Sarah.
Here we go. This is the one, Sarah.
Your word is cauliflower.
Got it. Spell it out.
I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous now. Cauliflower. C-O-L-I.
Just go, go.
F-L-O-W-E-R, cauliflower. I don't know.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect, Sarah.
That's all right, Sarah.
Sarah, come on, baby. She let me down. She murdered cauliflower.
That brings our spelling bee to an end. Now, you may choose one house guest to spin for food for the week.
Go with number one. Spin it.
It's up to you guys.
Case.
You want me to
You're
spin?
HOH. Spin it.
Come on, Case.
Because you're our good luck charm right now, baby.
Come on, Case.
Come on, Case.
Come on, Kaser.
4 people missed, and so we had a pretty good chance of getting the food. And hard, Kaser.
On the spinning wheel, it was a 75% chance that we were going to win, or 2 to 1.
We're all hugging and jumping around, and we turn and we're like, that wheel's still going.
Every time we think something's going to happen, we get a swift kick in the rear.
PB&J, you know, again. 2 out of 3 weeks that I've been here, I'm stuck on PB&J again.
I have not been on the peanut butter and jelly diet yet, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. I hate peanut butter and jelly. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Part of me is kind of glad that it worked out this way. I knew that this was going to cause a lot of frustration.
Oh my God.
I know how to spell cauliflower, I really do, but you know, it was just the pressure of being up there. It's terrifying, and I feel like I lost all the food for everybody, and I really hope that people aren't mad at me.
That's right.
There is no one who food is more important to in this entire world than myself. And now I have to eat stuff 6th graders throw out.
I think the wind moved it.
Like, if you're around, like, Jewish people, would you say, hey, I'm Jewish? Or if you're around Catholic people, would you say I'm Catholic?
If you really want to, know what I do preach and what I kind of follow nowadays and what I stand by, I'm more of a Jedi than anything else. People ask me all the time, Howie, are you Jewish? Are you Catholic? Are you Christian? Are you Protestant? You know, to be honest with you, I'll simply let them know. I'm a Jedi. I like to train as a Jedi 24/7. I pull the lightsaber out.
Howie's training to be a Jedi.
A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and self-defense, never for attack or aggression. I gotta defend myself. On Earth, there's no one really teaching Jedi lessons. And if there were, what are Jedi classes gonna be? $1,000 a session? I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, I wanna, you know, accomplish something real in life, something of essence. To be a Jedi, you just have the utmost confidence.
Oh, good looking.
Physical stamina. Whoa. Mental appreciation.
You defeated time.
And the philosophical views of what you stand for. I'm a Jedi. Could be like, you will put out for me.
You can't have sex.
What?
Jedis don't have sex?
Jedis don't have sex.
Yeah, you tell Anakin that.
Yeah, but he went to the dark side.
If it came between my Jedi art and having to make love to a woman, I go right to the dark side.
Nominations today.
There it is, baby. There it is.
It's one of those things, Kaiser, where like sometimes like you didn't want to hear it before, but there was something that I liked about you the first 3 days, and that's why I gave you so much advice, and that's why I talked to you the way I did.
Yeah, would have been in her best interest if she would have came to me with an apology after she did curse me out and cause me to lose my temper.
You know the problem is that you have no respect for women. You have no respect for women, and they
Sit
don't
down.
get near me. Don't
Sit
get
down.
near me.
Sit down.
I can't help to think in the back of my mind, this, if I didn't get HOH, that I know you guys have your clique, and that wasn't a part of it.
I think that with you deciding what clique to be in, we still gave you the benefit of the doubt and still included you in it. There's a lot of people that will not stop at this game until they get Janelle out. And that's just because they feel that she's done a lot of backstabbing and she would sell anybody down the river in 2 seconds. I could tell you this much. I think she would completely sell you up the river. I think she is one of these competitors that you never know where she's gonna come out of. You understand? If you really want to know, yeah, Janelle was kind of going to be the person that we might have put up. Would I be willing to put myself right up there next to her and let the people decide? I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. Do I think that you would gain a lot of respect? Do I think that you would gain a couple weeks? Absolutely, I do think. You really honestly played strategically and tried to stay in. I'm telling you, I would even be willing to put myself up there as a pawn. And in return, you could probably get a lot of promises of not being put up.
I have to give it to her. I mean, it was a very gutsy move on her part to come up and suggest that to me.
So I'm just putting myself out there, you know?
No, I appreciate that.
I'm just putting myself out there. I'm making you...
You definitely gave me something to think about. I mean, that's for sure.
I'm pretty much giving you an offer. I pretty much feel confident in it. I can, if you wanted to further discuss it, I can even make a promise. And I think that you don't need to see any more that I'm a person of my word.
I know that there's people who are together, and I know that I haven't been invited to be in part of any of that. So I'm like, right now, just looking for somebody that I can trust.
Sarah suggested that she didn't really trust anybody. So of course, you know what? I thought to myself, perfect opportunity. You tell me right now you're not with James.
I'm not with James.
Kaiser did accuse James and I of being together, and I denied it. I didn't feel good about it because I'm trying not to lie, but that's what James and I had decided to do.
Something weird is going on. There's some sort of connection between you and James, which I can't figure out. And if you guys don't know each other, then why would you be here?
Where's James from? He's from Miami. And now he lives in Atlanta, right? I've been to Miami once. I've never been to Atlanta. I'm like trying to figure this out.
You think you guys could be related?
We look alike.
Honestly, I wanted to tell him the truth. You know, I know he's a smart guy. Whether he was telling me, you know, he believed my story or not, he most likely knew.
Oh, Eric and that group over there, they said to put you and James up. Someone did tell me to nominate Sarah and James, and what I did was I just used that to my advantage. I used it to fracture their alliance.
We have to tell Kaysar. We need to tell him about this.
It's so weird in this house because you don't know who to believe. There's all this hearsay. At this point, I believe Kaysar.
They all told him to put us up. Who's there? Eric, Yvette, Bo, everyone said that's that plan. Just put you and I up. You cannot say anything.
Thank you.
You cannot say anything.
Kaysar is trying to figure out if Sarah and I are really a couple, and he is trying to play me against everybody else.
Sit down, James. Sit down.
Kaysar told me I was safe last night, but I believe him as far as I can, throw Howie. I just have to get through to Kaysar that if he keeps letting Janelle pull his strings, he's gone next week.
There is no one in this house except for Janelle who wants Janelle to be here. You put up Janelle, then your ass is safe for several weeks, and you will earn yourself a respect that is unparalleled right now.
This place is going nuts. People want me to take out James, but James, I feel, I can trust James 100%. He's a good ally, but the only way I can keep James is if I let Janelle go. But I've already made a promise to Howie and Janelle.
The only way to save yourself is to make that jump. Alliances are forming. You see them every day. The thing is, if you do that, you save yourself for several weeks. If not, you're just another target.
One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
I am very, very nervous about the nominations, but I just still have to look at it, as if it's meant to be for me to go up, that's just part of the game.
Oh, no, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I was up all night. Game's definitely getting to me a little bit.
Let's just say cautiously optimistic that I should not be on the block this week, but you never know. I don't know if Kaysar might have thought that I went back on my word with Michael. I don't know.
Being head of household is extremely difficult. You get this beautiful room, you get all the amenities, but at the same time, you're faced with an enormous decision.
I think that Kaysar will not nominate me, so I will be very surprised if I am nominated.
It's like a huge, huge responsibility. You have to decide who gets to stay and who gets to go and for what reasons. But it is a game in the end, and it's just a judgment call.
Okay, guys, gather around the dining room table. It's time for the nomination ceremony.
Okay, guys, I think this basically sets the mark of the game actually getting serious. I desperately tried to overcome my emotion and think logically. Even for me, it was a very difficult thing to do. With that said, I'm going to begin. Jennifer, you're safe.
Bo, you're safe.
April, you're safe.
Rachel, you're safe. safe.
Howie, you are safe.
Thanks, King Kaser. Sarah, you are safe.
Yvette, you are safe.
Janelle, you're safe.
I nominated James and Maggie for eviction. James, you are a great player. Same thing for Maggie. You two are good competitors. You're there with the best of us. And this is a decision I have to stand by. This meeting is adjourned. I think the house was very stunned. They all expected me to go after the easy targets. It just doesn't work that way. I'm here to prove something. I'm here to show them who's the better strategist.
After the nominations, I was pissed. As much as I've been trying to pretend like I'm one of the nice guys here, you know what? It's over. I have to be a little bit more careful. It's making me up my game, I think, to a more evil level.
The chances of James and I making it to the end may not be as strong as I once thought they were, because I found out today I can't trust a lot of people who I thought I could, and it almost seems like there's some people out to get us.
I was very surprised when my key was not in the nomination box. Extremely surprised. It really sucks to be nominated.
I feel responsible for Maggie above anybody else because she is like my sister. And I will do whatever it takes at this point to make sure that she stays in this game, even at my own risk.
I've managed to piss people off. I've managed to expose people. I've managed to turn people all the way around. And it's just chaos, and I love it.
Who will win the power of veto? And will they use it to save either Maggie or James? Find out Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on Big Brother 6.